I should have listened to my wife. She had warned me that her ex-husband would be at the party, that it might be awkward, and that maybe it was better if I stayed home. But curiosity got the better of me, and I decided I'd go anyway. After all, how bad could it really be? I told myself I was being confident, open-minded, and secure in our relationship. The truth was, I also wanted to see how she would handle it, though I wasn't ready for what was coming. When I arrived, the living room was already buzzing with people chatting and laughing. My wife greeted me with a small, almost imperceptible sigh. Her eyes held a mixture of concern and a hint of apology, like she knew she should have been the one to stop me. I tried to brush it off, taking her hand and smiling. The first few minutes went smoothly, with polite introductions and small talk. But then I saw him, her ex. He was leaning against the bar, laughing too loudly, telling a story with his hands in the air. My stomach twisted in a strange combination of jealousy and amusement. He spotted me almost immediately, and I could feel his eyes sizing me up, calculating something I couldn't quite put my finger on. My wife stayed close, whispering little reassurances, but I could see her tension. That's when the awkwardness started creeping in. At first I tried to act casual, joining in on conversations and sipping my drink. But every glance from him felt like a subtle test, a silent question I didn't know how to answer. He joked in a way that seemed harmless, but I could feel the undercurrent of familiarity. With her, the kind of history I would never have with her. I could see it in her eyes too, a flicker of nostalgia that made me question my own presence there. Then a moment happened that I won't forget. He mentioned an old inside joke only she and he would understand. She laughed, and I laughed along, though my laugh probably sounded forced. I realized I was an outsider in this tiny, private world that had existed long before me. But instead of letting it ruin the night, I made a conscious choice to step back and just observe. It was humbling, oddly enlightening, and yes, a little funny once I accepted it. By the end of the evening, something shifted. Her ex left with a few polite goodbyes, and the tension dissolved like smoke. My wife leaned against me and whispered, "I'm glad you came." And I understood something important. Sometimes, the awkwardness isn't about competition or jealousy. It's about trusting your place in someone's life and recognizing that the past doesn't diminish the present. We laughed quietly on the drive home, the night's tension replaced with a newfound closeness. Going there had been awkward, yes, but it had also been worth it.